Hey G fans, GoGFan93 here, and welcome to the next part of the post-commentary King of Kaiju mode. We are playing as Hedorah. Oh, Hedorah. So, alright. Okay. Hedorah was also in the original PS3 version of this game, when it came out in Japan last year. Sorry, my allergies also right now are really acting up. Please excuse that, but once again, have to get the videos out. So, anywho, Hedorah, it's cool to have him in, but it's bittersweet because I don't like playing as Hedorah at all. He's, gosh, I mean, I guess it's not really the fault of the developers. I mean, when you think about Hedorah and how you would play as Hedorah, you would, you're kind of like, well, of course he would move very slow. He would just, slap around monsters. He wouldn't really have like a lot of mobility. But I don't know, like this game, he just really doesn't do it for me. Right there, his laser though, that was cool. I love the laser, the detail on that laser. It looks exactly like the laser from the movie that he shoots out of his eye. So that's really cool. One thing that I really wish though, that I just thought of this. One thing that'd be really cool is that what I was talking about, like the battle damage stuff before in a previous episode of this. And I just thought of it. It'd be really cool with Hedorah if he actually, if he got battle damage and his eye, got destroyed or something, that his eye would shut, like in the movie. I think that would be so cool. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. But yeah, Hedorah, he looks great though. The character model looks fantastic. Looks like the Showa suit. It's awesome. The way he moves, the animation's really good. It kind of makes me wonder, how come Godzilla Unleashed couldn't have Hedorah? Like, how come they said that they had animation issues? When I look at this guy and I say, well, yeah, obviously it was hard. It was probably hard to animate him because there's probably a lot of moving parts on him. But I'm confused why, they couldn't get it done, because the excuse was they didn't have the time or the budget to do the animation. Also is because it was 2007 or something, so technology back then wouldn't allow for Hedorah to be in that. I don't know. It was really weird, but Hedorah looks great. Playing as him, on the other hand, is boring. He's not fun to play as. In my opinion, he's just slow. And I mean, yes, most of the monsters are slow. Obviously, that's supposed to be the simulation of it, but I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me, because he's really slow. And there are some monsters that are really slow, and there are some monsters that are actually pretty quick. I would say Hedorah, and sadly Mechagodzilla 74 and 75, they are extremely slow. But when it comes to really fast monsters, Gigan would be really quick, which makes sense. That that's kind of how the monsters were anyways. But Hedorah, I would consider him. Oh, let's see. Did I play the hard missions with him? I don't think I played the hard missions with him when I did the long play with his campaign, because I guess I just don't play well with Hedorah, so I didn't want to risk dying a lot. So, but I would consider him kind of the middle road tier monsters. He's not low tier at all. He's strong for sure. I'm taking down these monsters really easily. So, but I wouldn't consider him super tough, like a heavy tier, because he definitely can get his ass kicked when there's a bigger monster, obviously. But I consider him middle. He's a middle of the road tier kind of monster. So I don't know, this is a funny matchup here. Him fighting Rodan, pretty funny. I kind of once again, I kind of ran out of things to talk about, but this is why I'm doing post-commentary stuff, because, you know, I wouldn't really have a lot to talk about after I did the whole Let's Play, so, but yeah, what else can I talk about Hedorah? There's not really, oh, well, I guess that flying move, that's actually a really, a good move to go when you want to get to an enemy. You just do that, and they, because like the little pieces of, I guess, smog or pollution that like flies out of him, that actually it has stopping power. So like the monsters, it'll actually stun them for a bit, and that will give you a chance to go in there and smack them around. So it's actually pretty cool. But you know, it helps with his speed. So like if you have to, you know, walk to a building that's in the distance, it's actually a good way to speed up the travel rather than just walking really slow, because he's really slow. So I'm glad that they gave an ability to where he can kind of hover and go a little bit quicker. So I do appreciate that. That's actually really cool. So Destroya taking on Hedorah. Like, the matchups are really funny. I love how the matchups are. This is pretty cool. So his combos are pretty cool, you know. I mean, you have the basic 1-2 slap, and then he does like this charge, and then he'll use his tail, and then you can combo it with the triangle, where then he'll do this body slam kind of move on you, which is weird. They make it's funny, they make Hedorah kind of clumsy in a way. I don't know, that's the way I see it. Like he's kind of clumsy. You just go, and you know, there we go. Oh, a fart sound, that's appropriate for Hedorah too. So yeah, but the laser is so cool though. I love the laser. I love how his head glows too. It's so, I love the attention to detail. Like, that's what they did so well with this game, was attention to detail on the monster's special attacks and everything like that. It's just, oh, it's just so good. Oh, I almost had him right there. Oh, could have got him right there. Oof, that's a good combo. Hedorah's pretty, or I mean, not Destroya. He does some really good combos as well. So, all right, last monster. I bet it's 2014. Yay! I was right. It's because that's usually, I swear, that's like the majority of the fights is with 2014 as the final boss of the Kaiju, or King of Kaiju mode. So yeah, yep. I love it when they're backing up. They're like scared of you. They're like, oh god, I don't know how to take this thing on. I don't know, what do I do? Use your laser. Actually, you see here, oh, excuse me, I'm trying to use my laser. I'm trying to charge it up by powering up and then doing the laser, and of course I miss because Godzilla's strafing around. He's like, I'm not gonna get hit. Smack. They just smack him around. I'm actually surprised that Godzilla 2014's breath doesn't do more damage, because it looks like it would, but yeah. Dead silence. I don't have anything else to talk about. Hedorah is very simple in this game. There's really not much to talk about with him. I have a lot to talk about though with Mechagodzilla 74 and 75. I have a lot to say about those characters and how much I actually hate playing as them. But we'll see. We'll hear about that in the next episode. So, but it looks like I'm about to kill him. Do the final attack with and there we go. Finished him. Alright, so that'll do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And that'll be it. Stay big, G fans.